What is up, guys? Melek here, and today we are back in action playing some Feed the Beast Infinity. It's going to be freaking amazing. If you guys enjoy, make sure to go ahead and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it, and it'd help me out tremendously. Yeah, this is what we have so far. I have been working on the base quite a lot. And, yeah, it's pretty sweet. I'm trying to think. So I decided we're going to build the base up, and I wanted to use andesite, and I've been kind of working around. It's not done. I need to do a lot of things on here to make it look better. It doesn't look that great at the moment, but I've been working on it quite a lot. We are going to probably be doing some more accents around the edge, and it's going to be going up. And it's a non-symmetrical build, which is going to be interesting because I normally do symmetrical things. So we're going to try to do kind of like more of an organic, well, not organic, more of like a, I guess, organic build or whatever. And hopefully it turns out good over time. So the first thing is we do have a little bridge. I'm a big fan of bridges. And then what I want to do down here is we have this little bridge. Or underneath the bridge here, I want to do some gardens. So we're going to have like some gardens going along here, and then mostly going along the wall. Then I'd like to do maybe some tree features and stuff like that. I want to go all out with this build, and I'm going to be working on it off camera, and then we're just going to be showing the progress as we kind of do things. And hopefully it turns out really good. Now in the back here, there's eventually going to be like a private stairwell that goes down, and we're going to have a garden that goes in the back. And this is actually where we're going to plant all of our plants. We're going to get rid of all the plants down there, and we're going to plant them all in the back here with a lot of room. So hopefully we'll have like a lot of stuff, and it'll turn out really good. And that's when we'll start doing agricraft and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly when that's going to be, and that's also probably when we're going to be starting automating. I was thinking something I haven't done is automated farms with BuildCraft ever since they came out with the robots. So we might do something with that. I want to show the rest of the area here. So right here, someone suggested, why don't you use storage drawers? And I was like, that is a great idea. I've used it before. It is a really cool mod. And the difference is between this and like barrels is these guys don't hold quite as much, but they do the same thing. They do or dictionary convert. You can upgrade them to hold more, but at the start, my only problem with them is they don't hold as much. But if we look up storage drawers here, let's go ahead and do storage drawers. Let's see, storage drawers. You'll see that there's different types of drawers. The ones here with 4 stacks or 4 slots hold actually 4 different items, and then there's ones that hold 2 different items, and you know, all this kind of stuff. So you can do all kinds of different stuff, and there's also things that help you automate this. So what I want to do is we're going to make a machine that helps us automate this. Okay, so for this we actually need something called a drawer controller. There's also a compacting drawer, which is really cool. It allows you to actually, like, let's say you put in redstone, it'll do other recipes with redstone, like you can automatically do redstone blocks. So we might make one of these things as well, which is really cool. But I want to make this guy. So for this, we need comparators, we need a storage drawer, we need stone, and then we need a diamond. So let's go ahead and grab the diamond, and I'm going to grab everything else. We're going to make this. I'm going to show you exactly what it does. Okay, so I have absolutely everything we need. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. We have a drawer controller. Now, what I want to do is we're going to stick this right in the center, but I'm going to have to kill this guy right here. Oh, wow, that's 1,200. I guess for example's sake, I can rearrange this later, but I want to show you guys. So we have this right here. Now, this doesn't look like it does much, but if we go ahead and I'm trying to think of something. Let's go ahead and just take a piece of some iron, and we right-click on it, it's going to automatically find where anything in this is. Like, watch this. We have 2,500 ingots exactly. Let me stick this in here. 2,500 ingots. It automatically finds where anything is in here, and you can actually use this for automating. So if you have like applied logistics or something, or logistics pipes, you just stick a storage bus up to this guy right here, and it'll see everything, which is absolutely amazing. It just makes life so much easier. This is a great mod. It's freaking awesome. Now another thing I want to do today is there's other things you can also make in that mod that's really, really cool. Another thing I'm going to do is we need a enchanting setup. We've been needing an enchanting setup for a while now, so we need some diamonds, some obsidian, and a book. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I have this. Now, I don't think we have enough stuff to make a lot of books. We might, but we could also go ahead and make some Botania pylons, which would work just as good. Also, keep in mind, we do have 1.8. Draconic Evolution Disenchanter. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And I've never seen that before. But we do have 1.8 enchanting, so we have to use lapis and all that kind of stuff. And I like 1.8 enchanting a lot better than normal, like old school enchanting. Okay, so balls. Dang it. Okay, I think I have everything we need. Let's go ahead and do this and then do this. There we go. So we have an enchanting table. This is my first enchanting table. It's funny. Let's go. I'm gonna stick it right here, and then we're probably going to, man, I would like to do bookshelves in here. We might, I get out of here. You know what? We might do bookshelves. What I'm gonna do is, this is probably gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna go downstairs and like kill some cows and make a bunch of stuff, and I will be right back. Actually, before we do that though, I'm gonna show you guys what we're doing downstairs. So downstairs is pretty much the same. We've kind of kept it the way it is. I've actually put the coke ovens, and I've moved all the stuff that was back there. As you see, the smeltery is up here as well. But we have all the cows and everything is still down here. So that's, get out here. Still pretty cool. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so spur of the moment, I've decided we're going to do something that I've never done on this channel before. And we're going to play with immersive engineering. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly what we're going to be doing, but it's going to greatly help us. Now, I've never done this before, so I'm going to be doing some research on how to do it. Hopefully, I don't derp it up too much. But we need red, blue, and green dye. So I'm going to be collecting that. We also need to go to the Nether because I need to just get some Nether resources, mainly glowstone. So let's head into the Nether. We haven't actually officially headed into the Nether, I guess, on camera yet. So I'm kind of excited to see what we find. Now, the Nether is freaking awesome because it's going to be dangerous, right? Okay. Stuff and things are happening. So yeah, the Nether is dangerous, but hopefully we'll be able to get a bunch of cool stuff. Now, I really want to get some Ardite and Cobalt so we can get some better tools. But we're mainly just looking for glowstone, maybe some nether quartz, maybe some cool, like, rare nether ore mines, or nether ore, like, stuff. That would be really cool as well. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search around, hopefully find some good stuff, and I'll meet you guys, I guess, back at the base, or until something really cool happens. Like that right up there is cobalt, and I would like to have that. Okay, we're back. So I did end up finishing up the enchanting setup, kind of. I still need to make more bookshelves, but I'm completely out of leather at this point. So anyways, I went to the Nether. I got some glowstone. I actually used my smelting thing and got a bunch of nether brick, which we'll find useful in the future. And then as I was mining the nether brick, or maybe, yeah, maybe it's the quartz, I got some greed shards from one of the, I guess from Forbidden Magic, which is a Thaumcraft add-on. Which is pretty cool. Anyways, we're going to make a modular socket. So for this, we're going to make, I don't know, 12 of these, because I'm assuming we're going to need these in the future for it, because I want to do a lot of actual Engineer's Toolbox stuff this season, because it's a really neat mod, and you can do like everything in it in like one block, which is absolutely freaking amazing. And then next up, we need to make a kiln thing. Actually, I didn't even make the modular socket. I just made, we're going to make, I guess, just one of these guys, one bucket. Let's go ahead and make the rest of this, guys. So we need this, which is just redstone and that. Let me grab some redstone real quick. We'll go ahead and quickly make this guy. Boom. You know, we're probably going to need more of these, so I'm just going to do the only reasonable thing and make 10. I like to make a bunch of everything just because I know it'll make my life easier, like, later down the line. It is kind of wasteful on resources, but, you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. And we have a lot of resources from our quarry, so that's actually really, really good. So let's go ahead and make the modular socket. There we go. Let's go ahead and make the kiln thing. So for this, we need blaze rods, nickel, and then one of the, actually, we have all that stuff, right? We have, yep, we do. Okay, so I just need a bunch of nickel, which is this right there. Let me go ahead and make a nickel block, and then we need 3 blaze rods, which I actually don't think we have, now that I think about it. But you know what we could do? We can head over to the blaze farm and probably snag it real quick. Now, I remember, I think it was the episode before last, I said I don't know, or I thought the blaze spawner was here where the wither spawner is. It's not. Actually, also, the wither spawner has apparently been upgraded quite a lot. Oh, bronze cleaver. Okay, so that's probably a beheading cleaver, isn't it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, beheading 2. Nice. Okay, sweet. Then is there any spare stuff right there? Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Holy crap. There's a blaze rod right there, actually, which I'm going to steal. We have a bunch of rash shards, a bunch of bones and coal and arrows and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, apparently the blaze, the wither spawner is pretty good. So let's see, portal hub. Nope. We want to head. That's my base, I'm assuming. Let's come up here. Yeah, I think we have to go through the portal right here. Overworld. Let's just go here. I don't know exactly where we're going. Hopefully this is the correct area. Yes, it is. Okay, sweet. Maybe. Possibly. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so there's a actual blaze farm over here, or at least there was. This is where the blaze farm is. So let's come right here. Is there any blazes in here? No, there's not. So we're going to have to kill some blazes. Okay, we're back. So let's go ahead and make this guy. I think it's something like this. Boom, boom. We will make these guys right here, and then, yes, it is a blank. Oh, we don't have a blank module, actually. So I need glowstone, I need machine chassis, and then I need some glass panes. Okay, so that's one thing that we're missing. I did get the blaze rods. Also, Cole over at his base has like a Runic Dungeons teleporter thing. I've never used Runic Dungeons before, but it looks really, really cool. So we might end up getting into that a little bit later. It looks interesting as crap. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff. Let's make a, let's see, some glass panes. Boom. Okay, so now we should, let's make glass module. Yes, we'll make 36 of them. Sure, because we're going to need a bunch in the future. I know that for a freaking fact. Then let's go ahead and make the kiln upgrade. So boom, there we go. We have the kiln. So now all we need is limestone bricks, which I'm pretty sure is this right here. So it's just 4 limestone in a thing. So let's go ahead for now. I'm going to stick, I guess, a bunch of the stuff in my inventory. And there we go. Boom, boom. So let's go ahead and come down here. We're going to grab a bunch of limestone. Now, the good thing about the quarry is it has mined out a lot of limestone. We actually need this for triple stuff. 3, 4. We will grab, you know, we'll go ahead and make 4 stacks of this. Let's go ahead and do this guy right there. Boom, there we go. So, wow. Okay, so that makes 4 stacks. That is way more than what we need. You know, we're going to make one of these guys and kind of test it out and see where we can put it. So for right now, I'm just going to stick it, I think it's just like right here. I'm not sure if it's, okay, so this needs to be, also, Wega made me a builder's one, so thanks to Wega for making me that. Let's see, 2, is this? Okay, so now that you build at 7 tall, you actually break out these 4 blocks right here, and then we put the freaking modular socket on it like that, and then we put the kiln upgrade facing inwards, and then I think it's every 20 seconds it detects to see if a multi-block structure is in range, and then it builds it if it's building, if I built this right. If I didn't build this right, then it's not going to work. So it looks like it's not going to work. What if I do this right there? Does that work now? Okay, guys, we're back. So this is really confusing. I just spent the last hour like researching this and trying to figure out what was going on, and I'm going to try to explain this the best I can, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain this very well, as I'm still kind of iffy on exactly how it works. But I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I think I know how it works. So the first thing we're going to make is a grinder, which is kind of like a pulverizer, and then the next thing we're going to make is a activator, which is pretty much like an Atomic activator. Now, we have to do all these inputs and everything manually on Engineer's Toolbox, so that's what makes it really weird. So the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and take an item extractor. Now, what this does is it allows us to extract anything from an adjacent inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to, I guess, set this. So one thing that's confusing is you have to actually set inputs. You have to set inventories manually. Apparently, every block has 3 inventories. So you have this little thing called a socket remote, and that does all the sockets. Red is redstone, green is inventories, and then purple, I'm not exactly sure what purple is. We can go ahead and look at that real quick. Purple is redstone latch select mode, so you can actually do different like redstone modes, and then there's different socket things that you can do as well. But anyways, we're just going to worry about the green. So we're going to say inventory 1 on this guy right here. So anything that's pulled from the chest is going to go into inventory 1. So if we grab some, I guess, limestone. Where did my limestone go? Do I have it right here? It's somewhere. Limestone, where you be? Okay, so this is, we should see it coming in here. So yeah, will be going into the first inventory. Now, a good way to actually see to know what you're doing is to use these things called inventory interfaces. So I'm going to set one right here and one right here, and this will actually show what's in each inventory. So we're going to say the first inventory has 64 limestone in it. We're going to look at the second inventory. It shouldn't have anything in it. Yeah, it's blank. So we're going to set this as, actually what we're going to do right here is do a machine, or no, that's an item output. We're going to do a machine output. So now normally when machine outputs, it outputs like into the product. So whenever you want to output the product, you use a machine output. And we're going to say, I guess, inventory 2, and then we're going to say inventory 1, maybe, or is this 2? Dang it, I'm confused. So this is really, really strange. Okay, so this has limestone in it. This does not have RF. So let's go ahead and hook up some RF to it. Let's see. Boom, RF. We're going to do a little wrench action on this guy. It should hook up. It should. There we go. Yeah. So inventory 1 is smelting. This is inventory 1. This is inventory 1. It's smelting the limestone, and it should go into the output. So what we're going to make is we're going to make the output inventory 2. So inventory 2 will be the output. So we want to output inventory 2 down. When we do that, we'll see we have a hopper right here. We'll start to collect ground limestone, which is from inventory 2. I really hope I'm explaining this correctly. So before we do that, actually, let me... we're going to do some things down here at the bottom. We're going to do an item output, and then we're going to say inventory 1, inventory 1. So this is only going to have one inventory. It's going to be the stuff that holds it, and it's going to automatically, you know, like right-click it. That's what an activator does, is it right-clicks. So we're going to have the blocks right-click. So let me go ahead and stick the hopper back right here. There we go. Boom. Okay, so now it is a hopper. It has nothing. We need to stick some power into it because it does use power. Let's see. Energy input. Boom. Let me go ahead and do this right here. Okay, so this should work, right? Is this working? Yes, this is working. So this has power. Inventory 1, inventory 1. We can go ahead and stick a item, not an item extractor. We can go ahead and stick a inventory interface right here and show that we do have items in inventory 1. Boom. Yes, we have the ground limestone or whatever. Okay, so now to actually output these items, right-click, we need a redstone timer. Now, I tried to do this with a timer from Engineer's Toolbox, but I couldn't get it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to say, let me go ahead and do this. We're going to say, let's see, let me grab, yeah, let's change this to redstone. We're going to put this on 1. We're going to put this on 1. Now, I don't know exactly what that means. I'm assuming this is per socket. That's what I'm assuming it does. I'm not sure if it does that or not. Okay, so redstone, any redstone that comes in here is going to automatically activate the activator right here. So let's go ahead and grab a timer. We're going to do a timer, put it right there, and we should... Okay, we're back. So I have done some stuff here. Let's go ahead and place down the timer again. I wanted to see how this works. So I actually had this wrong before. So there we go. We have a timer. Let's go ahead and set this to, I guess, 5. We'll do 8 seconds. Sure, why not? We'll do 8 seconds. So it should. You actually have. This has to be the bottom floor level right here. And I filled this up with glass so we could see it. But yeah, if it falls down, it starts doing this, and then it'll start coming in here. So yeah, the full setup and automation actually works now. And all I have is a hopper right below here, and it's going, a bunch of hoppers are going into this barrel, which is pretty sweet, and it's fully automated. It works fine. Looks like this takes a little bit longer, so let's see if it's piling up. If it's piling up, we'll make this a little bit slower. Yeah, it is piling up, so we'll go ahead and make this a little bit slower. We'll do 10 seconds. Actually, we'll do 12 seconds. 12 seconds should be fine. Now, this is going to make his quicklime, which we have to use for ore tripling. So I guess what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We did a lot today. Me figuring this out took a freaking long time. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out tremendously. And I'll see you guys in the next one.